Welcome to the Eternity token migration video tutorial. We have prepared a landing page which you can see on my screen to help guide you through the process. On this page you can see how many tokens have been migrated so far, as well as the steps which constitute token migration. The first step is you create an account on the Eternity blockchain. Second step is you use the token migration web application to send your ERC20A tokens to the token migration smart contract. The third step is that ERC20 tokens are received by the token migration smart contract. And then the fourth step, the Eternity blockchain tokens become available at the address which you created in the first step. We have split the token migration process into 4 phases. Phase 0 was before the Eternity blockchain was launched, and the remaining 3 are going to take place up until the end of September 2019. We have also prepared the answers to the most frequently asked questions. And in the footer, we have a link to a forum thread where you could have all of your questions related to the token migration process answered. So let's begin. I tap the Start Migration button and I arrive at the token migration web application. I'm going to use the base app to create my Eternity blockchain account, so I'm going to tap Skip this step and then enter address manually on the next screen. And I'm going to switch to my phone and create an account on the Eternity base app. So I'm tapping Create New Account, and on the next screen I'm prompted to generate a recovery phrase. I'm going to write down my recovery phrase because I will have to confirm it next. So go down, and I'm going to hit next to confirm it. Words to my phrase are you, dust, divide, empty, slush, globe, spirit, ecology, taste, recipe, process, and pull. And I hit confirm. On this screen, I'm prompted to create a password, so I'm just going to enter 1234, but you should always choose a more secure password than that. And now I have created my first Eternity blockchain account. To be able to enter the address into the token migration web application, I'm going to tap this receive option, which shows me the address as well as a barcode which I can scan to enter the address. So I'm going to switch back to the Eternity token migration web application and tap this scan button here, which is going to prompt me to scan the barcode with my laptop camera. So I'm going to do that and then take my camera back up. Now the address has been entered, and I just need to confirm it's the same address from the base app. Having a quick look, it looks the same, and now I can go back to confirm, check the box, and now I can hit continue. At this point, I am asked to make a choice. Where am I sending my Eternity ERC20 tokens from? I'm going to use the MyEtherWallet with the Ledger Nano S. So I tap proceed with MyEtherWallet, and on this next screen, I'm prompted to enter the amount of ERC20A tokens which I'd like to transfer. I'm entering 0.1. and I'm asked to agree to the terms of service. I'm going to have a look at them. I've already read them, so I can go back and check that I agree. And at the bottom of the page, we have this warning which reminds you to and warns you to not send your ERC-20A tokens directly to the migration smart contract. We have prepared this web application to make sure that this process takes place without any issues or flaws. So please make sure that you only use this web application to migrate your tokens. So now that I understand this, I'm going to hit Start Migration on MyEtherWallet. And I get a prompt which explains that I should not modify any of the data prepared by the token migration web application and pass to MyEtherWallet. And if I had continued, the next thing that I see is an explanation of what the values in this data are. And another reminder to make sure I don't change the amount, because I already entered the amount previously, and this amount here should stay 0. So I hit Migrate on MyEtherWallet, which opens the MyEtherWallet website. I'm going to use the Ledger wallet. So I select Ledger wallet. I plug in my wallet into my computer, and I'm prompted on the Ledger to enter my PIN code. I'm doing that quickly off screen, and then I confirm the code. And at this point, I want to enter the Ethereum application on MyEtherWallet, and then I could tap this Connect to Ledger Wallet button. One thing that you have to make sure you have enabled is in the settings of the Ethereum Ledger application, you want to make sure that contract data is set to yes. It should be already on your device because you transferred the tokens to it, but if it's not, make sure you enable it. So once you do that and you hit connect, you're going to be prompted to select the currency which you're using, which in this case is Ethereum. So I have marked this radio button here, and then you need to select which account you're sending from. Once you've done that, you can hit unlock your wallet. And the transaction info has been passed by the token migration web application, and you can hit generate transaction to generate the transaction. At this point, the Ledger device prompts you to confirm the transaction, so I'm going to do that off screen. And now I can send the transaction. So I'm going to hit send, and I get yet another confirmation to make sure everything's correct. Everything looks good to me. This is my Ledger address, and this is token migration contract address, which the token migration web application has populated for us. So I hit yes, I'm sure, make transaction. And shortly, I will get a confirmation from MyEtherWallet that the transaction has been broadcast. I can hit check transaction status. And here we can see that the transaction has been found on the blockchain, and we can tap the transaction hash to see it on Etherscan. And I can see already that I have one confirmation and the status is success. So this is how I know that my tokens have been sent to the token migration smart contract. I can now come back to the token migration web application. I tapped off screen, which hid the status of the send transaction. But what I can do is to verify that the transaction was indeed completed correctly. I can come to this URL, which is app, spelled with ae-migrate.aeternity.com/pound/status/result, and I could enter the address where I'm looking to have my Eternity blockchain tokens. In order to enter the address more quickly, I'm going to hit scan again to scan it with my laptop's camera. I input the address. I want to make sure it's the correct address. I'm going to look at it on my phone again. Looks the same. And then I can hit check migrations. And here I can see that I have sent 0.1 AE during the first phase of the migration. I did not send any to this address during phase 0. And to save this data, I could hit print or save as PDF, or I could bookmark this URL using the browser bookmark functionality. If I want to bookmark the tool without the address pre-populated in it, I could just delete this part of the URL and include everything before it, hit enter, and then just bookmark that. So this is it. I'm now sure that the token migration sending of the ERC20 tokens was done correctly, and now I need to wait for them to become available on the Eternity blockchain. There's one more thing that I'd like to show you. When I prepared the transaction using MyEtherWallet, all of the data related to the transaction was made available in this field here. To make sure that the data that's part of the transaction is correct, I can copy this data and paste it into this tool. And the tool is available at verified-data.eternity.com. And when I paste information in it, I get the amount to be migrated, that the token call function is in it, that a token migration smart contract, and my Eternity blockchain address, which is here at the bottom. This is it. This is the token migration video tutorial using MyEtherWallet, the Ledger, and the Eternity Base app to receive the Eternity blockchain tokens. Thank you. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them on the forum using the link below.